Hello, hello, hello. Uh, you've caught me in the bath again, and I really didn't plan this. I just saw a reminder in my calendar, 5 minutes till exponentialize, and I thought, well, this is a bit weird because I'm often in the bath when this happens. So apparently it's that time. Oh, look, you can see a little gecko on the outside of the door. Hello, little man. So, hi everyone, and I'm talking today a little bit about when the universe reorganizes itself. And we just did a 2 day, well, it was actually over 4 days, but it's the 2 day disabilities or abilities class. It just finished a few days ago. And it was pretty huge for quite a few people. I've had quite a lot of feedback from people saying, um, there's a lot going on in my world and a lot of awareness, and things are a little bit intense, and lots of change, lots of things shifting. And so I just wanted to sort of address that a little bit, because one of the things that we're kind of taught is that when everything is up in the air and there's not much solidity and things are changing and moving and different things are happening, like different things are showing up that don't normally do, like in the same way, we often go to there must be something wrong. But um, what if it was the universe starting to rearrange to accommodate the new ask and the new space that you have created and chosen? Because one of the things that I know is when you choose a different possibility, the universe will do everything it can to provide that. And sometimes it has to move things and change things in your world in order for that new reality to exist. So, what um, what if you started to look at everything in your life and ask, what's right about this I'm not getting? Like, if you didn't have, like, say something showed up, like, you know, vulnerability, or a change in, a relationship, or a change in the way that you would like to create your life. What if you asked, what's right about this I'm not getting? And hi guys, I can see a few of you are popping on. I can see Eve is there. There's someone else, but I can't see their name. Hi Burkett. I know I'm in the bath again, guys, and it's not on purpose, but it just seems to be that this day is a bath day, apparently. So, you know, I actually went fishing with Silas earlier on, and I'll show you because I fell off the rock. Oh, where is it? And I cut my hand and also my butt on the rocks. And we caught a fish, but we had to throw it back because it wasn't big enough to keep. So, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, and this is one thing. It's like I've done a lot of different access classes, and from each class that I do, it's like there is some change in my world. And usually afterwards, it's a really like kind of a weird time straight after a big class, because it's like everything that you've defined your life as is what you've been holding in place, and you come to the class with it. What we start to do in the classes is we start to like undefine that stuff, and you start to see the places where you've been creating your life from like a limitation, especially with the disabilities or abilities class, and you start to look for like what else is actually possible. So you've got this sense of a different possibility, and then you've also got this undoing of all of the solidity that you've created your life from. Okay. And so you've got those two things like interacting, changing, and then you've also got this big, you know, universe that is contributing towards that different possibility. And this is the place where we have to get really present with the energies and follow the energies, because it's like once you've asked for something different, it's going to start giving you feedback of like all of the different areas in your life. Because when we do something like this, we're not just looking to change one thing, it's like we're looking at your whole life. Okay. And so it's like you'll start to have things show up in all areas of your life that are really different. And they might not necessarily be comfortable, but it's like one thing that I know about the universe is that it will only give you what you're willing to deal with. And when you do a class like this, what you're willing to deal with, what you're willing to be, and the space that you have available to engage with all of it, you will expand. Unless you seriously did a whole lot of refusing, and then you would probably be having not such a great time right now. So, with all of that said, what possibility is available to you that if you acknowledged you were on the path to possibilities, would allow for ease, joy, and glory with the creation of your future? So everything that is and everything that doesn't allow it, times a godzillion, we destroy and uncreate it all. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. And a lot of people get to that space where it's like they're not really sure who they are. They're not really sure, anymore like what their purpose is, because it's like a lot of that stuff is gone. And so a lot of people are kind of like grasping for something. But what if you started to look at, all right, from this space, without any of the reference points that I used to have for what I need to create, what's actually possible? What would I like my life to be like? If it could be like anything, what would I like it to be? And what can I start to choose today and institute and actualize that would put me on that path? Okay? And it's like, if you've got no idea about what the physical actualization of that is, like if you don't have a picture of what you'd like it to be, if it's just an energy for you, cool, that's okay. It doesn't need to have a, physical form. It's like you can just choose based on that energy. Anything that matches that energy that comes up, all right, yes or no. And it's seriously as simple as that. Okay. Choice creates awareness. And it's like, what have you guys been asking for that you haven't been acknowledging? Okay. So, yeah, just wanted to do this little bit today because I know a lot of you guys on here were on the class. And yeah, I'm super grateful for everyone that chooses to do these classes, because it's like when we get together and we go and it's a group of people, it's like everyone's contributing to everyone else, and the change is kind of phenomenal. And I also really appreciate the people that have reached out and asked for some assistance in certain areas, and also people have reached out and thanked me for the class, and just talked about what they got from it. I even had a few people saying they'd like to be X-Men facilitators, which is awesome. So how does it get better than this? And I'm super grateful for all of you guys. And yeah, I mean, I really get that there's something else possible with this group as well, because it's like, I know you guys are weird, you're different, and you're seeking something different, or you wouldn't be here. So I'm also in the question of like, what else can I create with you guys, and what contribution can we all be to each other? So stay tuned. I'm not sure what it is yet, but I'm asking. And so I'm also going to be following the energy and seeing what shows up. So I'm going to go back to my bath, and I will see all of you guys soon, somewhere, somehow, sometime. Maybe I'll be in a bath, maybe I won't. Who knows? Anyway, hope you're having a phenomenal day, evening, morning, wherever you are, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.